Welcome to the Job Fair Prep for Success web shop. Job fairs provide a platform to meet with employers that you might not be able to access any other way. Some employers may have current openings, but if not, it's still a valuable networking opportunity. The purpose of this web shop is to provide you with some successful tips to consider in preparation for your next job fair and maximize your opportunities while you. The CSUSM Career Center offers a job fair annually during the fall and spring semester. Log on to Cougar Jobs to find out about upcoming job fair dates and what employers will be attending.
Keep in mind that your objective in attending the job fair is to make a positive impression and complete additional company research. Therefore, it's important to be prepared when arriving. There are several steps you can take prior to the event that can help ensure your success. Confirm you have copies of your updated resume and bring business cards featuring a link to your professional LinkedIn profile. If you need assistance creating or updating your LinkedIn profile, please schedule an appointment with a career counselor. Additionally, professional LinkedIn portraits will be available at the job fair. Be sure to complete company research. Be familiar with who will be attending and who you will seek out and why. Having familiarity with the organizations beforehand shows that you have done your research and could be a strong candidate. Another item that we recommend bringing is a Padfolio, which will allow you to professionally distribute resumes and collect business cards and other company materials. Also, we recommend that you arrive earlier during the time frame of the fair to ensure that you are able to meet with all employers of interest. Occasionally, employers will pack up early, so arriving in a timely fashion will give you the best chance of being able to speak with recruiters. Lastly, be sure to pick up appropriate marketing material offered by the recruiters. However, at the same time, do not be consumed by picking up company swag. Your main goal is to highlight yourself as a professional. Dressing appropriately can reaffirm your professionalism. Ideal attire is what you would wear to an interview. However, if you have a limited wardrobe, business casual is appropriate. For men and women, business or interview attire means a dark-colored suit that is appropriately tailored. Business casual for men includes khaki pants or nice trousers and a polo or collared shirt. For women, business casual may include khaki pants, nice trousers, or a fingertip-length skirt along with a conservative blouse or sweater. Everyone attending the fair should be appropriately groomed. This means that hair should be washed, clean, and off the face. Beards and mustaches should also be trimmed and groomed appropriately. Refrain from wearing excessive amounts of jewelry and do not wear cologne or perfume, as some may be sensitive or allergic.
You may not be interested in conducting research outside of classroom assignments, but employers will appreciate if you arrive at their table already knowledgeable about their company and the opportunities that they have. There are usually about 80 employers present at the job fair representing a wide range of careers. Review the list of employers that are scheduled to attend the event and conduct research on companies that you might be interested in. Identify the positions they have available and if they have opportunities that you are eligible for and align with your major. In addition to positions they have available, conduct further research to find out about the companies. Becoming familiar with their mission and the population they serve could provide you with potential talking points. For instance, if you have a background and passion working with youth, that would be great information to share with the company that focuses on that population. Some additional things you might want to include policies, hours of operation, pay scales. Do they require you to wear a uniform? Might be a list of things I may be interested as an employment seeker. Identify what is important to you and research those topics.
When introducing yourself to the recruiter, make sure that you give a firm handshake. Also, be mindful of remembering and using the recruiter's name in conversation, as it shows that you care and are detail-oriented. Don't launch immediately into your elevator speech, as you will want the conversation to be more organic in nature. Instead, ask relevant questions showing your interest in the company and desired position, and use this as a bridge to describe your qualifications through your elevator speech. Be considerate of other attendees and do not monopolize the recruiter's time. If there is a line behind you, make a point to come back and follow up with the recruiter. This will give you additional opportunities to speak to them and make a positive impression. This slide provides an example of how to make an appropriate introduction to a recruiter. Explain who you are, what you're majoring in, and when you're graduating, and indicate you've done your research by expressing interest in a particular position.
Now that you have successfully launched into your prepared elevator speech, you should continue to engage in a conversation with the employer to further display your interest and research you have done on the organization. Some optional themes you might inquire about are the recruiter's experience with the company, identifying what the company may be looking for in a candidate, or questions about the hiring process. Here are some questions to ask the employer, such as, what made you choose this company and why did you stay? Or questions about candidacy, about the position. A possible question could be, which courses or experiences do you suggest while in college to be a successful candidate? This might even be a great time to inquire about the hiring process if this is not reflected online. A question around the hiring process might include, does your company hire on a continual basis or just at certain times of the year? While you might be interested in some of the information you may get from the following questions, we suggest that you perform your own research on the company prior to getting there. For instance, if you are really interested in the company, you should conduct research on the company and its pay for the positions of interest prior to the event. Also, if your only follow-up question to your elevator speech is inquiring about the company's drug policy, it might not leave the best lasting impression. Ensure that the questions you ask reflect you in a positive light. Try not to dominate all of the recruiter's time, but try to ensure that you have obtained all of your necessary information around the hiring process and upcoming deadlines. Ask the employer for a business card and the preferred method of following up. Thank the employer for their time and end the conversation with the firm handshake.
Again, before exiting the fair, be sure to exchange business cards with employers. It's also a good idea to make notes on the back of the card so that you can recall what you spoke about. This will also help you to be specific when following up with the recruiter after the fair. Business cards can be designed and printed from a number of sites. Vistaprint is typically the least expensive option. However, you may also want to check out tinyprints.com, moo.com, and minted.com. Your business card should include your name and contact information, as well as a line about your college major and expected graduation date. It's best to err on the side of simplicity when creating your cards. However, if you are a graphic design major or interested in a career in the arts, you may wish to add a personalized logo.
We strongly suggest that you set time aside to reflect on your experience to either build upon or strategize for the next event. Once you have left the fair, identify how well you performed at accomplishing the goals you established prior to the fair. Did you meet the employers you sought out to meet, or did you get the information you needed? Document your experiences of the day in notes or by inserting them somewhere on your smartphone. If you remember details about a conversation, write those down. If you were encouraged to fill out an application or to send a follow-up, do so. By following up, you are displaying the accountability that employers would enjoy on their team. To make a potentially stronger impact, consider writing a handwritten letter expressing your interests. You never know what will pique the employer's interest, but this proactive approach could set you apart from the other students at the fair.
If you'd like additional assistance preparing for a job fair, please contact the Career Center. We are located in 1400 Craven Hall, which is on the first floor. To make an appointment with a career counselor, please call 760-750-4902, or you may also make an appointment online through Cougar Jobs. We look forward to supporting you in your career-related needs.